Alrighty guys, welcome back to another stream. Today, as you can see, it is Castlevania Requiem once again. This is the PlayStation 4 compilation that comes with Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. These are based on their PSP incarnations. The Rondo of Blood, specifically the unlockable that's within the Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles for PSP, PlayStation Portable. We did Symphony of the Night last week. We did a full playthrough of that. We even grinded out for some cool weapons. Today we're going to be focusing on Rondo of Blood, which is the second half of the collection. For those of you guys that missed the Symphony stream, I'll show off the options real quick. You have control configs for Rondo of Blood. We're going to just leave it on the old default settings. And you've got display effects. We're going to be doing the full screen size. Now this game actually does not take up the entire full screen view. There is actually a border, a black border around the entire window. So yeah, I actually have it zoomed in a little bit so you guys get sort of a full screen kind of view here, at least within my custom border. You've got scan lines you can turn on or off. Scan lines always look terrible on stream. They don't look horrible in person, but on stream they're not good, so we leave them off. You can give like an interlaced effect as if this was running at like 480i on a CRT, and then you can apply graphic smoothing as well. So for those of you guys that already saw the Symphony stream, that's not really you know, all that interesting, but yeah, you've got a bunch of different borders you can pick from, including no border. But we're going to go ahead and just roll with a border here just to, you know, mix things up a little bit. So you can set the voices to the original Japanese or the, you know, go with the English voices. I actually don't know if they changed the I don't know if they changed the script at all in Rondo of Blood specifically. I know they did for the PSP Symphony of the Night, but Rondo of Blood I'm not so sure about. What is interesting about Rondo of Blood, this version specifically, is that they did go through the effort of you know, translating it, and so things that were in Japanese are now in English. It's kind of cool. So but yeah, let's go ahead and select Rondo of Blood, and we're going to play through this game multiple times. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find like every alternate pathway and secret and things like that. I like how there's wall meat there on the left. That's funny. Or you know, but we are going to go through multiple times. We're going to try to show off a bunch of different routes, and so you guys get a good idea of what this version is like.
Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen, sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen. Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
All right, what I'm going to actually do is go back to our title screen. I like the background, but I feel like it's going to interfere with the actual Rondo graphics because it's the same sort of you know, style. So we're going to change the wallpaper to something else. I didn't realize there was going to be you know, wall meat and things like that and tiles in play. So let's go do we'll do this, and we'll roll with that. So let's go back in. We should be able to skip that cutscene. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I like the other border style, but like I said, it's gonna, I think, confuse viewers once they actually see what this game looks like. So, all right, let's go ahead and start a brand new game. We'll let the other introduction roll out. We actually have to create a new character as well. I did a test one just to test audio, so we'll go to change name, and we will do the usual YouTube. Exclamation mark. There we go. Now this game does save your progress. It sort of has an auto-save system in place, which is nice, and it does track how many things you've actually found within the game and whatnot. So just playing the introduction and getting right into the first level gives you 4%. So to kind of give you an idea of how much things give you. There's also boss demo and sound test mode. And so for those of you guys that never played this back in the day on the original hardware, this was a PC Engine Duo game. So basically the Japanese equivalent of the Turbo Duo from North America. So how this game works is you'll hear CD audio like what you're hearing right now, but then there's also moments where music is generated using the internal TurboGrafx PC Engine sound hardware. So for those of you guys that haven't seen this before or haven't played it, that might come off as jarring. But yeah, I'm just giving you a heads up before you start hearing that stuff. Hey, Gaming with Drew, welcome back. Yes, the introduction the voiceover is in German, and I think the reason is that it's taking place around that area, and that's why they went with German for the introduction, even in the Japanese version of the game. Yeah, I see Dasan's out there. Welcome back, Dasan. And I see Solder, or Blank Face. Welcome back. Michael, Gotcham. Freddy, welcome back, Freddy. So the Death, aka the Grim Reaper, appears, and we just have to fight him real quick. It's nothing too crazy. And I see KDX is out there. He throws his scythe or sickle, and you know, he also shoots a projectile. And you can just kind of sit back, wait for his projectile, and just attack it. Just like that. Double tapping jump lets you do a backflip. And there is actually a wind effect right here, so it's constantly pushing you left. And DJ Rudin, and Monterance, and Boston Burf, and Sickman, and Chillyfly, and Haze Gray, John Smith, Jules Guitar, Jaybird, Uber Disco was first. Uber Disco beat everybody here. Alright, so yeah, this is actually a pretty simple Castlevania game in terms of just the core gameplay. You know, unlike Castlevania 4, or even, well, I guess Bloodlines technically came after this, but unlike, say, Castlevania 4, some of the complexity was taken away. You can no longer whip in multiple directions, you just whip left or right, and you can also duck and whip, just like in the NES Vanias. Up and attack allows you to throw your sub-weapons. You can latch on the stairs, though, like in Castlevania 4, which is nice. So that is one mechanic that they left in here. You do have a thing called an item crash. When your ammo count on the top left is flashing green like that, you can press, on this version, triangle to use a lot of hearts and do a special attack. And yeah, you know, I guess technically they added in some features and then removed some features from previous Castlevanias. Depends on how you look at it, you know. But, yeah, Rondo of Blood. Really fantastic Castlevania game. You know, arguably one of the best in the whole series. Or, I should say, one of the best in the linear Vania subset of Castlevania games. A lot of people do feel this one is the best. But yeah, it's really a really great game. I've covered this multiple times on my channel in the past, so this is nothing new here. But the fact that there's the Castlevania Requiem collection just gave me another excuse to fire it up during October. So, don't really need to cover this game again. But, I mean, the same goes for Castlevania 4, which I just covered, you know, a week ago. So, and Symphony of the Night, actually, which we did just a few days ago. Alright, so what's cool about this game is you've got alternate paths you can take. And so, you know, over the course of this stream, we're going to be trying to take a bunch of different pathways. Maybe we'll get 100%, maybe we won't, I don't know, we'll see. But this is our first normal boss. There is a secret exit on this first level. And I'm just going to use my axe. Oops. Did not mean to take hits like that. I was going to say, I'm just going to use my axe. Axe is a fantastic weapon in this game. If you hold down the attack button, you can actually moonwalk backwards. I guess it's not really moonwalking. You can just walk backwards. Which actually comes in handy if you're trying to position yourself without actually turning around. You've been struggling with this one, Uber. Oh man, this one is, you know, Desan said it already, but this is one of the easier Castlevania games. So you shouldn't be struggling with it. You'll get it, Uber. Just keep playing it, man. I noticed, Uber, you get distracted really easily when you're, like, streaming and playing these games, so I think that's a part of the problem, too. Maybe consider playing it off-stream or something and just focusing in on it. But yeah, definitely not on the easier side of things. I mean, it's got a couple parts that you'll have to practice. It's got a boss rush later on in the game. You got to learn the patterns for every boss. But they're not usually throwing like a lot of enemies at you at once. You know, it's a pretty straightforward game. And also, I would say some routes are harder than others. You know, like this first level, you can actually rescue Maria, who's a playable character in this game. And you have to take the sort of like the sewers to get to her. You have to intentionally fall down to a lower level. And when you do that, there's a ton of mermen that pop up. And those mermen can actually be kind of a pain to deal with. But the other thing is, just like other Castlevania games, you gotta have some restraints, you gotta have some discipline when you play. Like, you know, really think about what you're doing. Take it slow. Don't rush your way through it. It's not Castlevania 4 easy. I mean, Castlevania 4 is a pretty easy game too, but I'd say Rondo of Blood is easier on a first play than Castlevania 4 is. Castlevania 4 has some nasty trial and error. Castlevania 4 becomes really easy when you get good at it. Okay, I did not actually want that key just yet. Okay. I apparently fell down the wrong hole. The only reason I fell down is because I got the key. I didn't want to actually get the key. But yeah, Super Castlevania 4 has more going on. There's way more knockback and stuff like that. And some of the later levels in the game could be quite challenging. So, personally, I feel Rondo is an easier first playthrough. You know, especially if you unlock Maria, you play as her. But this area is tough. I'd actually argue this is probably one of the harder areas in the game. Just right here. And this is very early. So, what I might recommend a new player do is just try not to fall down here. Just don't fall down here. Man, what am I doing? See, there's too much going on. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, and I just can't focus. We have one life left. I'm pulling an Uber disco right now. But now that you know, the key is right here, I might as well just try to roll with it right now. And that's my fault for jumping forward. This is what I'm talking about. Like, don't rush it, but I'm rushing it. And the problem is I have the key, and the key is not good. And when I've got all... Look at everything that's happening right now. I've got Merman, the eyeball thing. I've got bats flying at me. This is why this is, like, one of the toughest parts. Hey, Saboteur, welcome back. We'll try it again. I'm gonna have to do this anyway, so I might as well just, you know, get it over with right now. There we go. Try it again. Just take your time. Gotta get rid of this eyeball. You gotta minimize how much stuff is happening at once. Whoa, that was close. These mermen have my number. So do these bats. I wonder if I can actually... Oh, okay. So the item crash with the key doesn't actually hurt enemies in this game. It does in Castlevania Dracula... It does in Castlevania Dracula X on Super Nintendo. And realistically, what I should probably do is, instead of falling down where I did, just try to take it a little bit farther. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I went too far. Actually, you know, I don't think I did. I think I actually want to come this way. It's been a while since I've done these routes on Rondo of Blood. I think I can actually use the key down here. But I think there's another key door in the other section. Yeah, I can use it right here. This might be Maria, actually. Yep, that's Maria. Alright, so we just unlocked Maria. That was really sloppy. I died like, what, 3 or 4 times? That was really bad.
Who are you, mister? A good guy?
I am Richter Belmont.
This is actually the first time hearing the English voice acting.
My name's Maria Renard. I heard all about you from the net. I came here to beat some bad men, but I got caught. My family are vampire hunters too, so I guess that means we should be friends now.
Sure, friends. But Maria, you're too young for this. You just let the big hunter here take care of that bad man, okay?
Oh, you don't know anything. I can handle this just fine.
Alright. Yeah, so many enemies down there. It's crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab the holy water. And this is the werewolf boss. Oops. Alright, there we go. Every boss in the game has a desperation attack. We're going to be earning a lot of trophies on this run because this is the first time I've played this version of the game. You know, on Castlevania Requiem. So these are the pole knights. They can be a little irritating to deal with. Kind of want to keep your distance. When they wind up like that, you really want to walk in the other direction because they've got a lot of reach and they're going to fling you all the way across the arena. You notice that you can actually attack and duck at the same time. It'll allow you to hit both vertically and, well, high and low, I should say. Hey, Crestline. Whoops. Gonna take me a little bit of time to warm up. A couple hours before the stream, I got the idea to go to a local game store and pick up a bunch of NES carts. Well, that took a lot longer than I anticipated. I didn't get any practice time in or anything. Got home, had to rush out to get some food because the food I had in the fridge had gone bad. I was just kind of scrambling to come back and get my Patreon slides up to date and stuff like that. This is actually the first game I've played all day today. And last night I was playing Silent Hill on PS1, which is not really like a skill-oriented game. And so I'm not really in the Castlevania mindset right now, but we'll get there. I really like the item crash for the dagger. It's pretty cool. How I did not hit that flea man, I have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead and use the book here. It's actually pretty handy in this game. Alright, so if I wanted to, kind of like the SNES game, I can fall down. But I'm gonna try not to. Now, money bags are kind of interesting in this because they actually give you credit up top, and you can use that credit to buy boss recordings, boss tips and recordings. Yeah, and you get these skulls up there. I can't remember if you can, like, hit those to make a move. There are a lot of interesting little subtle details in this game. Like, you can hit that bell with your sub-weapon. Oops. Double oops. Let's go ahead and use the axe. So you can actually hit the rock up there to take you up to another alternate route. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the cross. Which game were you talking about this on? You said it's a good game, though. Looking forward to seeing that on stream. I probably said something and just completely, like, blanked out. Backflip. Oh, Silent Hill. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know about it being a good game, but to each their own. I'm not going to sit here and be like it's a bad game or anything. It's just... God, I'm an idiot. An idiot for just rushing this boss like that. That was stupid on my part. I don't know, man. It's an acquired taste. I don't think it's a game for everybody. You know, I plan on going back to it. I want to try to finish it, but there's too many stupid cryptic puzzles, and it's just... I don't know. I don't find it all that fun. But I'm also not a survival horror guy, you know? I just... My brother and I got on the subject of the games, and I was like, you know, I kind of want to, like, give them an honest try. Oh man, Salvatore, you invested in an Amico? That's crazy, man. Whenever the console comes out and you get it, let us know what you think of it. Honestly, I was interested in the console, but then Tommy Tallarico has kind of really proven himself to be a major douchebag in the media, so... I don't want to support a product that has a head honcho that's kind of a prick, so... Yeah, so his desperation attack goes across the screen, and you can try to backflip over him. Generally, what you want to do is you want to jump up on this statue here and just sit here, and he won't be able to hurt you. But I was on the wrong side when I killed him. I'm not touching the game audio, guys. Everybody's got different audio setups, and I tested it through my audio setup, and I balanced the audio according to that setup, and I'm gonna leave it. Sorry. You thought Dracula X and Rondo were separate ports of the same game. Dracula, I mean, so Dracula X, if you're talking the Super Nintendo game, it's loosely based on Rondo, but it's a pretty different game when it comes to level design and stuff like that. Dracula X is not Rondo of Blood, Sadar. It's a very different game that just happens to use some of the same characters and sprites and stuff like that. I wish it was the same game. Seriously, I really do. We actually played through Dracula X on Super Nintendo a couple weeks ago. It was on the Super Castlevania 4 stream. Yeah, they are not the same game. And okay, thought I was gonna hurt myself falling back down there. Yeah, JK. I mean, and even then, it's like... Even if you had a Turbo Do, you still had to import the game. It never came out over here in that generation. Apparently, it was supposed to be released. Turbo Technologies was, you know, supposed to get some titles from Konami, and Konami went back on their word and didn't allow them to bring it out over here. So yeah, kind of an interesting story behind that. To get any of these games on the PS Store. Well, I mean, that's how I got this. Yeah, this is like a $20 package on the PlayStation Network store. And actually, you might want to check it, because I got mine for about $9 last week. I don't know if it's still on sale. It's possible it might still be. So I would look into it if you guys are interested. I think it's, yeah, it's going to cause a lot of flea men to fall down. Yeah, I didn't actually want to hit that switch. Yeah, there's something you can do here by hitting these switches in the right order. I don't remember what that order is. Yeah, like Boston Burf said, there's actually a couple Castlevania collections. The Castlevania Advanced Collection just came out. We're going to actually try to stream that probably later this week. And then there's also the Castlevania Anniversary Collection that came out a couple of years ago. And that's a really good, solid collection. Which has most of the early classic Castlevanias from the Nintendo systems. So basically the NES games, it's got the Game Boy games, or some of the Game Boy games. Ah, okay. And then the Konami Arcade Anniversary Collection has Haunted Castle on it, which was the Castlevania arcade game. You can also get that by itself on PSN as an arcade archive. Yeah, I agree, Jason. Dracula X should have been on that. But it's still a good value either way. You know, still a lot of good games in that collection. And, you know, they later updated it with the Japanese versions, which is nice. So for people that, say, want to play the Japanese Super Nintendo Castlevania 4... There's actually a secret down here. You can bust open that wall that I just walked past. Hey, Society, welcome back. How does the arcade Castlevania compare to console versions? Well, I mean, if you're talking Haunted Castle, it's a totally different game. It's very, very different. Now, there is Versus Castlevania also on PSN. Which I think is like a $5 purchase or something like that. It's basically the NES game, but with a higher difficulty curve. Much higher in the second loop, in particular. Alright, we got him. V-Chill just got the Castlevania Advance Collection. Never played any of the GBA Castlevania games. Oh, nice. Yeah, some of those are well, I don't know. They're all pretty different from each other, all three Game Boy Advance games. But I really, really like two of them. And Area of Sorrow, which is the third one, is a really, really well-made game. Yeah, so a lot like the Super Nintendo game, I do prefer the axe as my sub-weapon of choice. It's got good range, it's got a good arc, it's also pretty powerful. So I'm basically going to be rolling with this for most of the run. You need to get to Loot 4 or so on 1 credit for Versus Castlevania. Okay. That's interesting. From what I understand, the difficulty in Versus Castlevania doesn't change after the second loop. But the second loop is pretty tough, still. So we can actually bash this to get ourselves an extra life. Michael asks, have you ever thought of playing Harmony of Dissonance? I mean, I have played it. You mean, like, here on YouTube? If so, then, I mean, yeah, eventually. But just like anything with that, I have to practice it. I have to be comfortable with the run before I do a live stream of it here. I will not just jump into a game like that without having practice, because there's a lot of cryptic stuff to it, and no one wants to watch me run around in circles for 15 hours. Alright, so there's going to be a painting right here. And you don't want to touch it, because it will kill you instantly. It's an instant kill. Tassan can't stand Haunted Castle. Well, there are a lot of things you can't stand, so grain of salt, Tassan. Grain of salt. Now, to be fair, Haunted Castle is a pretty janky game. I like it, but it's... I understand why other people don't like it. But saying you don't like it, it's not really anything special, because not a lot of people do actually like it. I actually rarely hear people say anything good about it, to be honest with you. So it's not exactly a controversial opinion, I guess is my point. I would like to relearn Haunted Castle though, so I can actually like do a playthrough here. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. Gotta eventually have every Castlevania game on this channel. Or just about. Ugh, even Castlevania Legends. Alright, so now we get to fight Death again. And just like with other bosses, I'm going to stick with the axe. Okay. Yeah, one of the things about this game, too, is you don't have many iframes, invincibility frames. So you gotta be really careful. Alright, he's gonna do a series of projectiles across the screen. How did I get hit by that? I almost feel like they've altered some of the AI in this game. I'm not... You're supposed to just be able to walk from left to right, and they barely hit you. Or they barely miss you. I don't know, it's just weird. Alright, so you don't want to throw any sub-weapons here, because... he likes to do a special projectile attack if you do that. So you just kind of sit back, wait for him to attack, and then counterattack. Then he does that dive occasionally. Just like that. Just one more hit. Just wait, and then attack. That's it. Hey, Leo, welcome back. We don't really have an answer for you, Joey. I mean, not a definitive answer anyway. It happens to a lot of games. I mean, sometimes companies feel that some names might have better draw or better appeal in certain regions, and so they change them. Or sometimes there are copyright reasons. But as far as like why they changed Castlevania's name, that's I don't know.
If it means becoming a savage, I would sooner kill myself.
As you wish.
I'm gonna wager that Castlevania Bloodlines, that name was changed because violence wasn't very popular in the UK in the early 90s. In video games, I mean. They censored a lot of stuff in that version of Bloodlines.
Shining beacon for what this world wants me to be. The one to lead them. Do you not agree?
My Lord Count,
What is it?
there are intruders in the castle.
I see. Destiny can be quite fun at times. They've likely come to interfere. I hope you'll be in a better mood later.
I do too. After I get more food in my stomach.
Save me. Richter.
Well, I meant violence in video games, Dasan. Yeah, I know you guys have always been physically violent. You and all your damn stabbings and stuff, like, jeez. I never want to move to the UK. I probably should use the book, but I'm not going to. Alright, so this is a boss rush. I think this is usually where people get hung up when they first play this. Because there is, you know, a lot of information you have to take in. There are a lot of patterns you have to learn. You want to jump over his projectile? But honestly, it's not too bad when you know the patterns. Yeah, no thanks, no thanks, Hassan. I'll stay in the, upper hemisphere. Hey VGA, welcome back. That was a really sloppy fight. I shouldn't have taken any hits, but I wasn't paying attention. Once we kill the mummy, though, we can get some health back. Oops. Alright, there we go. Now, as long as we can get to Shaft, that sort of acts as a checkpoint. And how many lives do I have? Back up to 3 lives. Wow. We'll go ahead and switch over to our book. Hey Lawrence, welcome back. No, I wasn't killed by the creature. I was killed by laziness and sloppy gameplay. Basically, it was my fault. I'm not really feeling it tonight. It's weird. I don't know. Get some hearts back. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Much better. JK says, too much Silent Hill. Yeah. Probably. That game made me a worse Castlevania player. Maybe that was Konami's intent all along. Yeah, the book is pretty powerful. Alright, so you want to attack the fireballs. Otherwise, they'll just home right in on you. It's one reason why I like having the axe for this fight, because those are really easy to hit with the axe. Alright, there we go. That was a little bit better. Still not great, but yeah, it's better. Yeah, Dasan, I like the movement and stuff like that more in Resident Evil. Silent Hill. Also, like, the town exploration in Silent Hill is kind of... I don't know. It's like, yeah, you've got a map, but it feels super easy to get lost. Or super easy to have to rely on the map too much. I don't know. I haven't finished the game, you know, and it's not like I've gone back and played it a second time, so maybe I'll enjoy it more after I finish it. Or maybe it's just not for me, you know? You can kill these bats in one hit with the axe. Otherwise, it's 2 hits with your whip, and it's a little bit harder to hurt them. Or kill them completely. Yeah, this is our last level. Oops. Alright, there we go. And we want to actually try to kill this bird. Get this key. And try to take the key all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, in the Dracula X Chronicles version, there's actually like another switch you have to hit. Because this is actually a fake exit. But in this version, I'm pretty sure it's just this door and that's it. Yep.
Annette!
Richter!
You aren't hurt?
Yeah, Dasan. I mean, that's another reason why I started playing it. I bought it for $6 on PSN.
I'm overflowing
And I was
with
like,
blood, the
yeah,
vampire hunter
you
after
know,
all.
there's no way in hell I'm paying over 100 to play it, so...
Oh, well then.
You head back to the village without me. I'm going on ahead. It's time to end this 100-year blood
You
feud.
mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him
No,
myself.
don't. It's too dangerous.
But this is my destiny. Besides, his blood is calling to me. The path up to here is safe. Now get going.
Richter! Wait! Richter! Come back. Come back in one piece. Please.
But multiple pieces is more fun. Hey, Adrian. Adrian loves Silent Hill. It can be confusing, though. Oh, yeah, it can be confusing. Oh, man. Yeah, some of those puzzles are just, like, what the hell were they thinking? I don't know. It's just, I'm gonna try to finish it, but... I just finished the school. For those of you guys that are familiar with the game. And I got to the hospital. So after the school, I was just kind of burnt out. I was like, man, I don't really want to play anymore. Saboteur? Yeah, it was the Turbo Duo is what it was for. PC Engine Duo. That's not where I wanted to drop. Now, the cross is actually a better weapon than holy water, but these guys actually block it, so I'm better off using holy water. Adrian says the hardest part is the piano puzzle in the school. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Okay, yeah, I had to look up a walkthrough for the piano puzzle. I was like, I'm not sitting here all night long trying to figure this out. But I have been taking notes with Silent Hill, so like when I go and revisit it, I know the solutions to the puzzles already. And some general locations of certain keys and things like that. So yeah. Alright, I want to actually fall down here. Take these back up. You have to figure out a way to them, Andy. It means you didn't figure out how to get to them. It means you did not look hard enough. Oh, you got a TurboGrafx Mini, Salvatore? Yeah, this is on that. So, fire it up, man. Now, that's the Japanese version of the game. It's not translated like this one is, but it's the same game otherwise. Yeah, I mean, Dracula X Rondo of Blood on the TurboGrafx Mini, it makes the TurboGrafx Mini worth it, just with it by itself. Backflip. Goddamn bats, man. Oh, I jumped too late. Alright. Kind of a sloppy fight, but we still got it. That's fine. Society goes, I could never get to this second level of Super Mario Brothers. There was a damn flagpole in the way. Oh, man. Alright, so we're gonna use the cross here in this fight. And also, there is a hidden staircase up here. And we can get a bunch of money bags. Which again, by getting the money bags, you build credits and you can buy boss movies with them. Basically, boss techniques. Alright. Oops. So what I like to do is jump, attack at the right time, hit his fireballs, and then jump and attack again. Just like that. Duck these. Oops. The controls are not responding. Whoa! Thought that was... Alright, never mind. Yeah, like I said, Andy, you weren't looking hard enough. Oops. And I'm probably gonna die. 'Cause I'm lazy right now, not paying attention. Yep, dead. I still have 3 lives left, jeez. It's been a real sloppy run, but still have 3 lives left. Let's try this again. Oh, come on, man. I keep mistiming that. There we go. Gotta get the timing down. Honestly, Dasan, the Dracula X Super Nintendo fight is at its worst when you die at it and you have to restart. Because, you know, it's a lot easier when you get there with like 60 hearts. Because you can throw your sub-weapons faster. And if you don't do that, yeah, it's a lot more challenging. And you still have to be really disciplined, even if you have your 60 hearts, because one false move, you're getting knocked into a pit. So... Oh, this could be bad. Jump. Don't jump, apparently. Dracula X and Rondo don't have actual item multipliers that you get, but if your hearts are over a certain range, you'll be able to throw 2 or 3 projectiles back to back, just like you have a multiplier. So basically, it's determined by hearts in this game, as opposed to actually picking up multipliers. The SNES version is not Rondo of Blood. Do not call it Rondo of Blood. It is called Dracula X, or in Japan, it's Dracula XX. But let's not get them confused with each other, because they are different games. Oops. Yeah, and it seems like based on a couple of chat messages earlier, like there's still a misconception that that they are one and the same. They are not. God, man, I am just not with it tonight. I'm not getting any of my timing right. Yeah, it's such an easy fight, too. I've beaten this fight one-handed, and yet I can't even do it two-handed tonight, because I'm just not with it. There we go. Yeah, it's actually, I don't honestly, in terms of Castlevania boss fights, it's one of the easier ones. And it just requires you to not play stupid. Whoops. There we go. There we go.
Once again, the blood of Belmont has defeated me. Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
Death to you! The world is not yours to exist in!
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected. It is the greed of humanity which calls me back. And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
Of all the self-serving claptrap! The same basic faith drives all people to seek, to come together, to move forward. That surely can't be an evil thing.
Alright, see you, Dasan.
And yet, here I am. Do you not have any desires?
Well...
It is by your desires that you humans prosper, and it is your faith which has ruled you. Considering that, can you really call me evil?
But people cannot be ruled by power alone. The sacred, the honorable, the loved, those things can rule humanity. Something evil will eventually fall to ruin!
I see. Perhaps you're right. We shall meet again, Blood of Belmont.
Alright. Well, that's one rundown. Philips CDI. I'm not sure why the graphics remind you of that. Yeah, that art style, graphics style in general, was pretty common with TurboGrafx CD games back in the day. And a lot of Sega CD games, too. Oh, I know they emit the cutscene. Yeah. The Zelda CDI cutscenes are much more sloppy. Granted, they were really, like... I don't know. They had a lot more heavy animation. The cutscenes in a lot of these TurboGrafx CD games weren't really full motion video. It was like a bunch of stills just, you know, sort of choppily animating. They weren't really, wasn't like compressed video or anything like that. It worked. I mean, especially for the, you know, the hand-drawn style stuff. Alright. So let's see what our stats are like. 64% just on that one run. But we've got Maria now. So let's do that. We've also got Boss Demo. And we can actually purchase these if we want. We have 273 credits. Speaking of Zelda CDI, we need that stream. Well, I have to learn the games first, and those aren't anywhere on my radar right now. Yeah, so this isn't me playing. This is just, these are all perfect runs. They show you how to get a damageless run on every boss in the game. If you manage to do that, I believe you earn an extra life. Okay, now that's just cheating, game. He totally got hit by death and didn't take any damage. So that's BS. I want my money back. I feel ripped off. Dracula X Rondo of Blood ripped me off. Freaking game. Alright. So let's do stage select. You can see that there's... you know, this is the route that we took, but there are a lot of alternate routes within these routes that we also want to find. Now, you don't have to play the prologue again, so just go to stage 1 and just kind of start from there. Hey, John Evan. God, guys. Yeah, I will never stream Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. I'm not buying into that meme garbage. Yeah, so Maria has a whole bunch of different sub-weapons than Richter. They're all animal-based. She's also got a double jump, which is really nice. Maria is... people kind of consider her to be the easy mode of the game. And in terms of power and strength, it is kind of true, but she also takes a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure she takes more damage than Richter does, so... you need to be careful with her. But you're definitely more flexible. You know, because she's got that double jump and mid-air control. Alright, so we're going to take this route. Yeah, okay. Not really what I wanted, but okay. I'm actually not too familiar with her item crashes. John Evans going to start a playthrough of Circle of the Moon later. Very nice. I wasn't expecting to just fall straight down like that. Oops. Yeah, run's over, guys. I've already died as Maria. Time to start over with Richter. So this is a boss that made it into the Super Nintendo game. Oops. It's too far over to the left-hand side. You can't get killed by the desperation attacks, but it does deplete some of your health. If you're on your last block of health, it won't kill you. Go ahead and stay with this dragon. It's a pretty powerful sub-weapon. So now you can actually fall down here. I don't remember exactly which ones I'm supposed to fall into, but you can meet up with the ferryman. But we're not going to do that on this run. Okay, these things are being like the red armors in Ghosts and Goblins. Jeez. Yeah, the turtle's kind of weird. It's like a shield. I don't really like it that much. Oof! I forgot those fall. Wow. I got really lucky. Oh, hey, look at you. They made their way into Symphony of the Night. They were a different color. It's the same enemies. Yep. Yeah, I was not planning on doing that, so... Man. Ah, it's this boss. A little more difficult when you don't have a good sub-weapon. I mean, my sub-weapon is good, but I don't have enough hearts right now. So I can't actually use it. It's one of those sub-weapons that actually uses up a lot of hearts, I believe. What's up, Julie? Oh yeah, go right for that booty. Really? Right now? Right now? You're right. There's no timer in this game. Alright, mini boss time. Oops. A little bit harder when you don't have an axe. All right.
Surely you're help sent from heaven. You are an angel.
Please hurry back to the village. And be careful!
Wait! What's your name?
Maria Renard, vampire hunter.
Maria, I know God is watching over you.
All right. Oops. Should probably use my cat. I mean, the in-game cat, not my actual cat. Alright, so I mean, a couple different things we can do here. You can drop these spikes into, you know, below the screen. And that actually opens up an alternate route. But I'm not going to do that just yet. There's some money. There we go. So in the Dracula X Chronicles remake, some of these areas have some hidden items you can find, like soundtracks and things like that. So if you're looking for a slightly more complex take on this, I would definitely recommend that. So yeah, this is the boss we've already done. Got 83 hearts. Let's actually jump over to the other side. Like I was talking about earlier, you can avoid his desperation attack. Hey, Pensive, welcome back. No damage bonus. 1 up. Alright, so we will take a different route on this level since we've already been here once. Alright, I think I went up the stairs last time. I honestly don't remember. Got some money bags. Yeah, a different route here. So I think you can actually hit that route from a different direction. I don't think I can actually jump up there. Let's see. 1, 2... Wow, I can. Okay. Alright, let's bust open this wall. Oops, my fault. These, you know, darker colored ones, they always dash at you. So you gotta watch out for them. The blue ones, they'll sometimes charge up and dash at you. Other times they just throw their axes and that's it. Leo says Hamster filed a trademark for console archives. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do with that. I wonder if it's going to kind of be like that recent Glaylancer re-release. Yeah, I was in the same boat, Leo. Arcade archives just don't come to Xbox One, and it's aggravating. You know, when I finally got a PS4, I had to start buying them for that. But my arcade stick was for Xbox One. Hey, Elvez, welcome back. Which way do I want to go? Guess we're taking the top route. Oh, another one of these guys. Oh, jeez. Death by cat. Elvas asks, will I play the new Metroid Dread game? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I'd like to eventually, but I have a lot of other things I want to play right now. Oh yeah, actually the book with Maria is kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe eventually Elvaz. I mean, I've only done Metroid and Super Metroid, so I mean, I have a lot of other Metroids to do eventually. So I think other Metroid games will probably take priority first, like Metroid 2 or some of the Game Boy Advance ones. Even those I'm like way overdue on. Ouch. That's right, you can roll. I always forget about that. Wow, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these birds. Jeez, man. You just get juggled by those things. Okay, it uses three hearts. Oh, man. Oops. Well, that worked. I don't like jumping up on those platforms during these boss fights, unless it's the mummy. Still have 6 lives. This game likes to dish out extra lives like candy on Halloween. Looks like the monster's not a fan of Maria's music. It doesn't do any damage to him. Like, shut up, kid. Ah, crap. That was my fault. Actually, I'm going to keep this one. Just makes the bat a little bit easier. Oh, that's right. Man, I am not focusing. Forgot we checkpoint at Shaft. And I already talked about it on our last run. I was like, oh yeah, you checkpoint at Shaft. I guess it makes the fireballs easier. Oops. You know, if I can actually control my character correctly. Alright. Another one bites the dust. Actually, you know what? I bet you this is decent against the bats. Let's find out. Well, maybe not. I was hoping it would kill them in one hit. Alright, so for this one, I can just go straight to the end now. I don't even have to get the key. Now, let's get this. So all that stuff is saved on each run. And the idea is to just max out your save file. Well, you know what? I will actually come back in here because I can get some health. See ya! Don't need your key. Don't want it. I do wonder what the item crash is for this. It's like Hydrostorm, except with feathers. Amazing. I do like Maria's double jump. Nice. No, not nice. Alright, that's a bad idea. Yeah, you can get fancy with her double jumps. It's kind of fun. 7 lives left. Oh, there. Oh, it's gonna... Oh! It's not gonna hit me. Alright. You know what? I can probably just... I was gonna say double jump up here. And fail. Yeah, it's crazy that she can just duck those completely. With Richter, you can only duck... Ooh, I was too close. You can only duck, like, the poke. Can only get the extra life once, it looks like. You are so late, Office. For shame. It's okay, we got a couple more runs in us. There's still some other stuff to show off. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours now, jeez. Nice. Not nice. Wow, that was great. My item crash got me locked in place for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Maria is definitely, I'd say, in a lot of situations, easier to play with than other characters. Well, I say other characters like there's more than just two, but you know what I mean. If you're not careful, she gets wrecked pretty fast. Nice. Ow. Actually did not hurt at all. That's pretty cool. Let's do it again. Oh man. Nice pose, Maria. Nice pose. Alright, last boss again. All right. Nice. Her hair smacking him in the face. Oh man.
Once again, the blood of Belmont has defeated me. Perhaps this, too, is part of my fate.
It's your fault for being so mean to everyone.
It is not by my own power that I am resurrected.
Third phase, that doesn't exist in the original game. That's only the Dracula X Chronicles remake.
And thus, by might, I rule. Might becomes the one and only justice in this world.
I don't understand what that means. No matter how complicated you make it, a bad thing is still a bad thing.
So long as greedy humans exist, I shall be reborn. That's all you need to remember.
Yeah, I like Third Phase Office and Dracula X Chronicles.
You proved amusing to me.
It's a good challenge.
We shall meet again, Blood of Belmont.
What you think is so funny?
She goes, what do you think is so funny? Oh man. That's what we all say when Dracula laughs in the Super Nintendo Dracula X. This music. All right. Hey, JD. All right. I'm gonna go to the title screen real quick. Well, actually, I don't think I'm gonna be able to once I'm in here. All right, go back to Richter. And we'll do stage select. And we will roll with this level right here. No, Ian. That was our second run. Now we're gonna try to find some of the alternate routes and whatnot. Elvaz wants to see Patchy real quick. Okay, fair enough. Patchouli, what you doing? What you doing, girl? So much hair. She sheds like crazy. There you go. Alright, back to the game. Yeah, so there's that alternate route here I was talking about earlier. Man, these damn bats. They're catching me off guard. You're welcome, Elvez. Oops. Alright, there's one. There's two. There's three. And we fall down here. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, Major Havoc. I have a Furminator. You really only want to use it for, like, knots. You don't really want to just use it as, like, a standard brush. It can dig, like, their hair out completely. But yeah, they are nice. They're really good at cleaning, like, cat beds and things like that, too. Just digging the hair out completely. Oh, come on. Alright. This is one of the alternate stages we were missing. Yeah, a couple different ways we can go here. Scheitzer! Did not want to do that. So on the PSP version, you have to actually meet up with a frog and have him hop over to a series of statues. And then he kind of locks into place and reveals a secret. But in this one, you just have to smack the statues.
Are you human? Did you come to save me?
Yeah.
Oh my.
injured.
Nah, I'm fine.
Yeah, Major Havoc, you're better off just using a regular brush.
See ya.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like in the Ferminator, like you don't want to just brush them regularly with it, because it can,
That should
if you do it too hard, you can actually rip their hair out.
No, it's I who should be thanking you.
It's meant for like knots and stuff like that. Short hair cats like Patchouli, they don't usually get knots.
Be very careful.
It's like good for getting knots out on like long hair cats. But yeah, just like a regular brush for just regular hair, and then Ferminator for, you know, knots. Yeah, Dracula X Chronicles, it's, comparing it to Maverick Hunter X and how that remake, you know, was approached by Capcom, it's similar. Now, a lot of the level design and enemy layouts are very similar, but there are some extra gimmicks and puzzles and things like that for some of the alternate routes. It does have a extra level that's not in this, as far as I'm aware, and it also has a third form to Dracula if you find all the maidens. Yeah, I have a live stream of Dracula X Chronicles. I mean, I have multiple Let's Plays as well. But I do have a live stream where we got to the hidden level. I should say the new hidden level. And then I've got a Let's Play where I did the true final boss run. It's possible to get the true final boss on, you know, your first route, your first attempt. You don't get Maria in the process, but you do get, you know... Wait, do you? I don't freaking remember. But you can do it on... You can qualify the third form on Dracula on a fresh start. That huge snake boss. I think that's the boss in the hidden level that you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't have that. Alright, see ya, John Evan. Keep thinking I can just duck that. Like an idiot. All right. So at this point, you know, we don't have really like any major route changes. Look at that, it's logged as 100%, even though I definitely haven't found everything. I haven't gone to like every tiny little alternate route. But like, if we come back here, you know, we can go a different way. There's that waterfall part, and we can actually go down the waterfall. There are a lot of little things like that in this game, which is pretty cool. but it doesn't seem to add to your overall percentage. There we go. Thy destination awaits. Thought that was a platform up top. And we're back here. So there's basically different ways to get back on, like, to different routes and things like that. It's gonna be tricky without an axe. You can take all the hearts you want. They're not doing me a whole lot of good right now anyway. Wow, I still got hit by the fire. That's bad. Oh wow, the knives don't work. Good job, game. Yeah, so those hurt you. It's crazy. Oh, I missed it. cool. I actually wanted to come back here because there was that bottom route I could take that I did not take the first time. Ah. So just like other Castlevanias, the bats come out based on the side of the screen that you're facing. I was trying to bait the bat in from the left. I was trying to avoid his swipe. I messed up. Yay! Aw, first game over. That's a bummer. Wow, okay. See, the dagger can be good. That was my fault. Wow, all the way back here. Okay. Oops, that was close. That's why it's good to attack these guys from above first. Just get rid of them. Alright, let's try this again. Just take it slow. Oops. Man, I am just mistiming a lot of my attacks tonight. Keep thinking I can just duck these. And you cannot. Alright, I guess I'll do the boss rush one more time, since we're here. Alright, one down. Two down. All right. All right. Let's see what other levels I'm missing. Or alternate pathways I'm missing, I should say. I mean, honestly, at this point, it's not really anything too major. It's just really optional stuff at this point. But, I want to say it's this level. Let's see. See if I picked the right one. Yeah, okay, it is. Yeah, part of the fun in this game is trying to figure out some of these alternate side paths on your own. They're not really hard to figure out. Let's use this just for fun. It's like I could fall down here, which takes me to a section with a bunch of flies that kind of follow you around. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. The other route with the elevators that we saw earlier, I'm pretty sure that takes us to the, and is it the jungle style level? I don't remember. Well, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot else to show off in this game, honestly. I'm probably just going to end the stream here in a couple minutes. So I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. I was really tired tonight. I wasn't really feeling it. It's super tired right now. I need to get some food in my stomach. I might go and keep racking my head against Silent Hill. The holy water by itself is really weak too. It's mainly good for Hydro Storm. I don't know if the flies actually do anything. There might be some kind of Easter egg that you can discover, but I'm not sure. Whoops. Oh, man. See, there's actually some things here that we haven't done either, but, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. We've played plenty. For those of you guys that haven't seen Rondo of Blood, now you have a good idea of what to expect from it. But, yeah, it's a great game. Definitely recommend it if you like linear Castlevania. But yeah, lots of different things to do in it. It's a nice game. So that's pretty much going to do it for me, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here. This archive should be up either later tonight or in the morning if you want to catch up on it. Yeah. Not a ton of talk in this one, but yeah, it's just burnt out today. Might come back later this week with the Castlevania Advance Collection. We'll see how I feel. I still haven't recorded my next Let's Play yet, so I think I'm going to push that back to hopefully the last weekend of October. Hopefully I can knock that out before then. It's going to take a long time to edit. But, yeah, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Yeah, don't do that, society. That's disgusting, dude. Use some napkins. Seriously. Don't wipe your chicken grease all over your shirt. That's just nasty. Don't be a stereotypical gamer, society. Yeah, I mean, I'm just tired, Ian. That's all. I've been tired all day. But, it is what it is. I was looking forward to playing this game, but I did some last-minute errands, and, just kind of wore me out. Probably doesn't help that I just, like, consumed heavy amounts of caffeine today, and I think I just crashed. That's probably a big part of it, too, so... Patchouli! Say goodbye, Patchouli. You don't even know you're being watched. You have no idea. You think it's just you and I in the same room. But no, you've got 24 other people staring at you right now. I bet you she secretly knows. She knows what's up. Ian yells at his stepson for that. Don't make me get my dad voice out. Patchouli loves belly rubs, by the way, as you can tell. Are we done yet, Patchouli? You want me to keep going? Look at that chunk! You're such a chonker. Are you dead? She's definitely not dead. Uh-oh. Chico, what are you doing? Little nutcase. You're a little nutcase, you know that? She's so soft, though. She's a real soft cat. The queen enjoys the attention of her servants, right, Ian? Alright. Oh, man. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And, yeah, you guys might see me later this week. We'll see. Trying to get as many streams out this month as I can. So, especially the Castlevania ones. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Whenever I'm done with my CRT, I will get all the Halloween decorations back out. But I had to move them all. So, you get the cat instead. I would have strung up some Halloween lights around here, but I don't know. It's not the same without turning out the lights, and this camera doesn't really pick up anything very well without lights on. She's the patchouli. But yeah, have yourselves a good night, guys. And watch out for the archive tomorrow if you want to catch up on the stream. And, yeah. Good times, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Ah, man. But alrighty guys, I'm out. I'll see you later. Maybe later this week. So I guess until then, take it easy.